your point, did Jordan show you what sort of character she has as a quick kick out by not complaining about the
What the hell are you talking about?
Halloween
How do you think she got this match? She complained. She complained. She complained. She wanted another shot. That's how she got it, Vic.
Did she not beat Nikita Lyons?
Of course she did. Of course she did.
Okay, so then she earned the matchup as these two starting to break down in this match. But look, the wheel spun, spinner's choice. Challengers waited until hours before.
It was legal. Everything was legal.
The match wasn't even on the damn wheel.
Don't try to make any excuses or anything like that, Vic.
Oh, drop kick missing. Fallon saying one step ahead.
You know why?
The challenger.
You know why? Because she's in there with a pro, Vic. And she's in there with a seasoned veteran in Fallon Henley. What the hell? Was that a modified
It doesn't matter what it was. It was a shooting star, and JC almost, the voice just screaming, just woke up Fallon Henley.
Little RVD action right there. You gotta love it.
Certainly do is now. Kelani looking for that one-of-a-kind split-legged moonsault.
Scouted, Vic.
And Fallon Henley coming right back in this matchup to turn things around. Back to her feet, and the champion taking it to the challenger. Into the cover, hook of the leg, and it's not enough.
Going for the coup d'etat, Vic.
One more time, having to roll through. Nice job by Kelani getting back to her feet. Got caught, got taken down. Pinning predicament, and a kick out. You said it earlier. The first defense for Fallon Henley, and some say that first defense is the hardest.
Yeah, but being champion, they say it makes you about 30% better, Vic. We're gonna find out tonight.
There's that standout slam from the standout herself. Looking for that one-of-a-kind.
Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey!
Foot on the rope.
Foot on the rope for the JC Jane Booker. The official didn't see it from where he was positioned in the ring, but you know who did? Kelani Jordan did. And here's that numbers advantage playing out again. Kelani said,
don't lose focus.
Kelani said she had to prepare for all three members. Wipes out Nix, wipes out JC, turns right back around. Going down, shoulders down, center of the ring, near fall. Oh! The referee again didn't see a rolling encore from JC. Famous or center of the ring by Fallon. And the numbers game, the fatal downfall for the challenger tonight.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT Women's North American Champion, Fallon